So, feel the anticipation inside the aquatic centre for final of the women's 400 metres freestyle in the S6 category. There she is, lane number 4. Britain also represented in lane 1 with Natalie Jones. But this looks almost certain to be a straight head-to-head fight between Simmonds in lane 4 and her American counterpart Victoria Arlen. And look at that. Arlen's world record set earlier this year, 0.18 of a second, faster than Simmonds' personal best, a Paralympic record, which she set in the heats this morning. Simmonds said she felt she was on for 5 minutes 30, but it was considerably faster than that. Natalie Jones, 4th Paralympic Games, bronze in this event at the 2010 World Championships behind Eleanor Simmonds. Her husband Rick Wadden's in the Paralympics GB cycling team, so a real athletic family. Emanuela Romano of Italy in lane 2. Silver medalist last time out in Beijing, Miriam de Koning-Pepper, now 43, and one of Ellie Simmonds' great rivals. But for most British fans, tonight's only about one lady, and she's about to emerge. The youngest Briton ever to win individual gold at the Paralympics, when she won this very race at the age of 13. She hasn't completed her A-levels yet, but a chance to defend that title. Victoria Arlen emerged to near silence, almost as if the announcement of her name was drowned out by the cheers for her great rival. In truth, it's Arlen who's emerged on the scene. This her first Paralympic Games. And if you weren't with us earlier on, the news coming through from the IPC this afternoon that having examined Arlen's stroke, she is eligible for competition in the S6 category and will be for the next year. So this is a straight fight. There will be no reclassification afterwards. There will be no disqualification unless something untoward happens, which we hope it doesn't in the next 5 minutes. So it's Arlen against Simmonds. No threat of any further judgment getting in the way. Arlen's had a tumultuous last 7 days, but it's settled down with that verdict, and she can concentrate on the final. She's well in the heats, actually, and swam 5:25.19. Gonzalez in lane 8, 50 seconds behind the time set by Simmonds and Arlen. But the time is now. For all the involvement in all the campaigns promoting these games, all the interviews, all the training, all the thinking about it, all the hoping, all the preparing. The time is now. Can Ellie Simmonds defend her title in the women's 400 metres freestyle S6 class? We're about to find out.
Take your marks.
An enormous roar as the swimmers enter the pool. Jones, Great Britain in lane 1, Romano, Italy in 2, de Koning-Pepper, Netherlands in 3, Simmonds in the red hat in lane 4, Victoria Arlen of the United States in 5, Ling Ling Song of China, lane 6, Trejo Delgadillo, Mexico in 7, and at the very bottom of your picture, Gonzalez, Mexico in lane number 8. But it's Miriam de Koning-Pepper of the Netherlands who's taking it out on the first 50, and she'll turn first ahead of Arlen, Song and Simmonds. And these four setting the early pace. How long can Song and de Koning-Pepper stay with Arlen and Simmonds? We know from the world record times and the Paralympic record times that the two centre lane swimmers have set that they can swim 5:25, 5:24. Who knows, maybe even faster tonight for this event. Song and De Koning-Pepper have never gone that quickly. But my goodness, the swimmers in lanes 3 and 6 are going to give it a real go to hang in there with the pace. Arlen turns first in the black cap for the United States. A 17-year-old, same age as Simmonds, totally different impairments, same category, different styles, different journeys, but nothing between the pair of them. De Koning-Pepper on the far side, just slipping back a metre or two. Ditto Ling Ling Song of China in 6. And the battle we all anticipated is beginning to emerge. Side by side. Arlen in the dark cap, Simmonds in the red. 1:58.34 at the 150 metre mark for Victoria Arlen. 1:59.15 Ellie Simmonds. Let's see where we're at the 200 metre mark. Arlen's world record, 5:24.46. Surely these two will push each other under that mark tonight. And the crowd will help them on their way. The halfway mark is the race we all hoped for. Arlen turns first from Simmonds. It's quick, it's really quick. 2:38.95. They've not been quicker before, these two. Song turned in third position, De Koning-Pepper in fourth, Romano fifth for Italy, Natalie Jones just turning at the 200 mark in seventh place for Britain. Arlen just eking out a few more centimetres on Simmonds at the moment. But Britain's Paralympic heroine will never give up in the fight for gold. Arlen just starting to extend her advantage here. The alarm bells perhaps for Ellie Simmonds, who is just pulling back at the end of this third 100 metres. So close between the pair, as we hoped and expected it would be. Arlen always been that tiny bit in front, but Simmonds is getting closer. 100 metres to go after they touch the wall here, the 300 metre mark. Arlen turns first again from Simmonds, 0.73, 3:59.84 the time. Simmonds just over the 4-minute mark. Can the crowd help Simmonds cut through the water? Can the crowd lift her to new heights? She's giving absolutely everything. 75 metres to go, and she's drawing on terms here. What an occasion. Simmonds pulling level with Victoria Arlen. There's absolutely nothing in it. It's a straight fight. 3:50 gone, 50 to go, and 8/100ths of a second is all that separates them. Simmonds for the first time hits the front. And is she pulling away? Can Arlen respond? 25 metres to go. And it's Ellie Simmonds. Half a body length now. Simmonds is pulling clear. Has Arlen got anything left? Or is Ellie Simmonds going to defend her title? It's going to be gold. The poster girl is the golden girl. A new world record it had to be. Simmonds delivers. Silver medal for Victoria Arlen. And a bronze for Ling Ling Song of China. My goodness, it was worth the wait. De Koning-Pepper is fourth, Romano fifth for Italy, Trejo Delgadillo of Mexico. There's Natalie Jones. A special roar for Jones, who finishes 7th in the final. And Gonzalez will come home in 8th position for Mexico. So I think we just got a tiny flavour of what the victory ceremony for Eleanor Simmonds might be like a little bit later on. A congratulatory word from Mirjam de Koning-Pepper of the Netherlands, who this time missed out on a medal. Silver last time for Simmonds. But the now 17-year-old has defended her Paralympic title before she's done her A-levels. Arlen, after the week she's had, has done fabulously well, and let's face it, broke her own world record by more than 4 seconds. That she didn't win was not down to her own weakness, but to the strength of her opponent. A bronze for Ling Ling Song, but she'll forgive us for making her an add-on to this wonderful story, and one of the great races of these Paralympic Games, surely. A terrific rivalry that built up over the course of the last 12 months, and it meant everything. Well, there are 11 more finals to go tonight. If we top that, we'll have done particularly well.